Hello and welcome back to my channel where I am documenting my health journey. So it is actually Wednesday night. It's almost 10:30 and I'm getting ready to go to bed. And the reason I am checking in with you guys now is that I have decided to up my walking game. In order to lose the weight that I want to lose and to get in shape, I really need to exercise more. I was discussing it with my doctor. I had a doctor's appointment last week, just a regular checkup. And I was asking her about losing weight, and she asked me if I exercised. And I said, well, I walk. And she said that if you do walk, you really need to work up a sweat. And I really wasn't. I wasn't pushing myself. So tonight after work, I walked fast. I got my heart rate up. It felt good, but it was stinking hot out. Plus, it's after work, after you worked all day and you're tired. So I decided if I'm going to stick to a walking program, then I better get up early in the morning. It's light out by 6 o'clock anyway. So my plan is to get up early tomorrow and walk before work. And just to update you, as you guys know, I started this channel primarily because I was on the OPTAVIA 5-in-1 plan, and I'm an OPTAVIA coach. And I've been doing OPTAVIA on and off for about 2 years. I was very successful with it. The first few months that I was on program, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I had to have surgery and radiation, and the stress of the whole thing, I eventually gained my weight back and had to start battling it again. I seem to be just losing and gaining the same 20 pounds. And it gets a little frustrating. And now summer is here and a lot of things are happening. Mike and I are getting ready to go to Niagara Falls next weekend. And then he has his 60th birthday, which I'm sure we're going to celebrate with his friends. And then my daughter has her wedding shower. And it's kind of all boom, boom, boom. And I knew that I was not going to really be able to stick to the OPTAVIA 5-in-1 plan. It is a very good program, and it definitely works when you work it, but it's very structured. And if you go off of it, I was suffering from a diet mentality where if I would break with the plan, then everything was up for grabs. And that's how I was losing and gaining the same weight. So I decided to take a little break from OPTAVIA and just count calories using the Lose It app. And then I am also considering doing intermittent fasting. I've experimented with it a little bit this week, and I'm not sure if it's a fit for me or not, but I am looking into it. I know there are a lot of health benefits. And again, I'm going to up my walking game. So I know if you follow me for my OPTAVIA, please know that I will still do meals and I will try to fit in some lean and greens, and I won't be counting calories forever. I need to do something different and something a little bit less structured because of all the events that I have going on this summer. All right, I better get to bed because I have to get up early and go walking. So I'm going to film what I eat in the day, and I will walk, and then I'll come back, get ready for work, and I will check back with you later.
You say all the right things when I'm hurting. You always pick me up when I am down. It's like you have a spark that leaves me burning. Yeah, you just have your ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right when I'm around.
Good morning. So you saw that I did it. I got up early and I went for my walk. And I shaved off 5 minutes from my usual walk that I always do. I went the same distance, but instead of it being 35 minutes, I did it in 30 minutes and 33 seconds. So that's good. My heart rate got up into the 140s, which I'm not sure if that's too high. I looked up the range. I think the range is between like 115 and 152 is where I want to be for fat burning results. So anyway, it's a good start to the day, but of course I am later than usual. So I want to show you what I'm bringing. I am still trying to do the intermittent fasting, 11 to 7 p.m. I've been successful most of the days, not all. But I wanted to show you my favorite Chobani Zero Sugar. This has been one of the things that I've really liked to have when I break my fast at 11. And I've tried different flavors, but this is by far my favorite, the vanilla flavor. And I am incorporating a little bit of fruit into my diet, but when I do, I like to pair it with protein. So I have a very small banana that I'm gonna have with my yogurt around 11 or so. And then, for example, like if I had an apple, I would also have a cheese stick. So just to kind of balance it out. All right, I'm going to head to work. You'll see me have my breakfast here at some point, and then I'll be home for lunch.
Ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right when I'm around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you. You're the one, yeah, the one, yeah, you're the one, yeah, the one. You touch me in a way that makes me shiver. Sometimes I can't believe that you are mine. Love's gonna be beyond my trigger. You kiss me in a way that gets me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right just being around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you, 'cause you're the one, yeah, the one, yeah, you're the one.
So I made it home for lunch, and you saw what I had. I had a pita pizza and some Caesar dressing. So the pita is the Joseph's pita I've shown in other Walmart hauls. On Weight Watchers, they're 1 point. They're 60 calories. I use that as the crust. And then I used about a tablespoon and a half of Rao's. I like my pizza to not be too saucy. And then a little bit of mozzarella cheese, 8 pieces of turkey pepperoni, and some jalapenos. And I popped it in the oven at 400 for about 10 minutes. And it was absolutely delicious. So I haven't weighed myself since I started this whole counting calories. I weighed myself initially, but I haven't weighed myself again. I'm gonna go to the Weight Watchers meeting with my friend Gina on Saturday morning, so I will weigh in then. I am really liking the counting calories / intermittent fasting. I think it's loosened some stress. I think I was getting too hung up on things, and I needed to take a step back and look at my situation as a whole. And, you know, I'm 55 years old. I was looking through some old pictures last night. I went over my daughter's and we're getting a picture board together for her wedding shower. And we were going through old photographs, and I used to be essentially a workout queen. And I'm looking at these pictures and I don't look at anything like that anymore. I am not muscularly defined like I used to be. And I know I'm never gonna get my 30-year-old body back, but I can do some things to make mine better now. And I'm tired of not feeling good. Now, when I'm doing the OPTAVIA 5-in-1 plan, I feel fantastic. But when I go off, like I said, part of my problem is trying to overcome that diet mentality of all or nothing. So if I look at it as a holistic approach, I'm trying to eat nutritious foods. I'm trying to focus on increased protein intake. And I'm trying to reduce the amount of refined carbohydrates that I eat. The carbohydrates that I have, I'm trying to make whole grain. I did have some pasta last night, but I measured out 3/4 cup. So I'm really watching the carbs, but I'm trying to make it balanced as well. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna give it a few weeks. I'm still not sure whether I'm gonna stick with the intermittent fasting. The other day I was trying, but I got caught in court. As you know, I'm a full-time prosecutor. And so I got caught in court and I couldn't eat any of the healthy snacks that I brought. So when 7 o'clock rolled around, I had just finished dinner, and when I calculated my calories for the day, it was only at 800. So I did end up having a little snack later on that night, because 800 just simply wasn't enough calories. And I've got to play around and see what type of fasting window fits in my plan. I'm not sure. Just playing around with it at the time, but I am continuing to count my calories with the goal of around 1,200 calories a day. More if I exercise a little bit. And the other thing, I really want to increase my exercise. I have never been this out of shape. And like I said, I'm walking. I'm trying to increase my pace. Instead of listening to audiobooks like I like, I've been listening to upbeat music. And I think that helps me walk faster. And I'm about ready to lengthen my route. The current route that I was used to take me about 35 minutes, and it's about 1.8 miles. And then today, I finished that in 30 minutes. So I think I'm gonna increase it to a straight 2-mile walk and go from there. I'm also going to start doing some strength training because, I have to get in that mother of the bride dress in September. And I was looking in the mirror the other day and I had on a sleeveless shirt, and this area right here, it's just awful. Age, lack of use, I don't know. But I'm going to start some strength training as well. So tonight, when I get home, probably while I have dinner in the oven, I'm gonna do some arm exercises. I probably will go to one of my favorite videos. I like Denise Austin, and I know she has several toning videos. And she looks great. My God, she's like 11 years older than me and looks absolutely fantastic. If I stay consistent, I know it will pay off. I already feel better. So I'm gonna head back to work. I have a really super busy afternoon, and I actually have some OPTAVIA bars in my desk upstairs in my pretrial room, and I ended up needing it the other day because I had brought like a hard-boiled egg and a cheese stick, but I couldn't make it back down to my office, so I had a chocolate mint cookie crisp bar. It's one of my favorite bars. So I do think that the Fuelings have a place in this new plan of mine because they are compact little healthy nutritional meals. And one of my favorite things to have at night when I was on the OPTAVIA 5-in-1 is the creamy vanilla shake made soft serve style with the Jordan's skinny syrup, the salted caramel. So I'm gonna keep the fuelings in my life, and I really am upping my exercise. So if I do decide to go back to OPTAVIA, I will probably consider the 4-2-in-1 because that's a little bit more calories than the OPTAVIA 5-in-1, and it's better if you're gonna have an extremely active lifestyle. The other thing I'm going to look into is the OPTAVIA EAAs. I have them. I have the lemonade flavor and the mango orange flavor. And I initially didn't like them, and so they've just been sitting in my pantry. But I know that they're really important for muscle building and to prevent muscle loss as we age. And that is something that is really noticeable for me right now. One of my subscribers suggested that I add a squirt of the water enhancers to the EAAs to make them taste better. So I'm gonna try that and see if I can incorporate that back into my diet because I know that they are really important. Okay, I'm gonna head out the door, and then when I come back, I will make dinner. I am going to make a sheet pan dinner with roasted vegetables, potatoes, and chicken breast. And I will show you how I do that when I get home. See you then. All right, well, I made it home from work and it was a super busy afternoon. So I didn't have time to have the snack that I packed, which was a hard-boiled egg and a cheese stick. So when I got home, I was absolutely starving. And I wanted to show you something I got from Amazon. I got this 24 pack of Chomp's mini beef sticks. They're 40 calories and have 4 grams of protein. You can see. And I ate one when I got home from work and it was really good. And then I topped it off with one of my little cottage cheese containers, the Breakstone. Now these are 100 calories and 12 grams of protein. So now I am getting ready to make my dinner. I almost said my lean and green. And what I'm gonna do is a sheet pan. I thawed out 4 chicken breasts and I'm going to pound those out. I'm gonna season them and I'm gonna put them on parchment paper on a cookie sheet. I'm gonna chop up some potatoes, and for vegetables, I'm going to chop up some zucchini, some carrots, and some peppers. And I'm gonna put the vegetables in the middle, the potatoes on one side, the chicken on the other side, and I made extra chicken. I'm cooking tonight for myself and my son, Michael, but I thawed out 4 chicken breasts because I'd like to have some cooked chicken. For at least one of the extra chicken breasts, I want to turn that into this chicken salad that I make. I mix it with apple, walnut it calls for, or you can use any kind of nut you like. Some celery, I believe, low-fat mayonnaise, and curry powder with the chicken. I want to get that chicken cooked so that later tonight I can put together my chicken salad so it can kind of sit overnight and marinate. And then what I'll do is tomorrow for lunch, I will use that with a wrap, one of my extreme wellness wraps that I usually get from Walmart. And that's, I believe, 50 or 60 calories, not sure. But I am getting a mini grocery haul from Walmart delivered. So not a whole lot of items, but I'll show you what I got. All right, I am going to pound out my chicken, season it, and get my sheet pan ready to put in the oven. I think I'm gonna do it at 380. Because the potatoes really need a little higher temperature than the chicken. I don't know, it might take them a little bit longer to cook, although I may chop up my potatoes extra small so that they crisp up and cook faster. All right, let me get started with that. I will turn down the camera so you can see what I'm doing.
Like you have a spark that leaves me burning. Yeah, you just have your ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right when I'm around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you. 'Cause you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. You touch me in a way that makes me shiver. Sometimes I can't believe that you are mine. Love's gonna be beyond my trigger. You kiss me in a way that gets me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right just being around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you. 'Cause you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one, babe. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, you're the one, babe. Yeah, you're the one. Ooh. 'Cause you're the one. Yeah, the one.
Okay, now while I have the sheet pans in the oven, I wanted to show you what I got from Walmart. And they're not in any particular order. So, like I said earlier, I'm trying to include enough protein in my diet. And I was intrigued by this cereal. It's Premier Protein. For 1 cup of cereal, it has 180 calories and 20 grams of protein. So I am excited to try this. This is chocolate almond cereal by Premier Protein. And I'm actually gonna do a Sam's Club run, a little one, on Saturday. And I wanna pick up some of the Premier Protein shakes. So I got that. And I got this bread. I've been hearing so much about Dave's Killer Bread. It's 70 calories per slice. It has 3 grams of protein, 2 grams of fiber, 140 milligrams of omega-3s, and 12 grams of whole grains. So I think this would be, really good as an open-faced sandwich or toast with avocado. So I got that. Now I have purchased this once before. Now these are fully cooked breakfast turkey patties, and they are roughly the size of an English muffin. So they are perfect for making breakfast sandwiches, which is what I intend to do with these. Now these, for 1 patty, now mind you, it's a big sausage patty, has 90 calories and 9 grams of protein. So I picked up some of these. I needed more parchment paper, got that. And again, focusing on the protein, I picked up some Protein Plus pasta. I got the penne and the spaghetti. Now, I think the nutrition facts are the same for both of them. And 1 serving, which is 2 ounces, has, 10 grams of protein. And that's just for a simple 2-ounce serving. So that's pretty good for pasta. And I got some cottage cheese because I love cottage cheese. And there's a couple recipes that I want to try using this. And I was talking about those extreme wellness wraps that I'm going to use tomorrow to make my chicken salad wrap. They have 60 calories a piece, and they have 12 grams of fiber and 4 grams of protein for each wrap. So I got those. And I needed more coffee mate. My son and I both like this 0 sugar Italian sweet cream. And if you watch my channel, you know I have an espresso machine. So I do like this. Now, when I'm doing intermittent fasting, I can't have it first thing in the morning. And that's actually one of the biggest drawbacks in my mind for doing intermittent fasting, because I love my Nespresso coffee in the morning with this creamer. So I don't mind black coffee, but I don't like black Nespresso coffee, if that makes any sense. When I go to work, I'll have black coffee from the Keurig and it's fine, but I don't know. I'm still on the fence about the intermittent fasting. I am still trying to do it though, at least to experiment with it. And I picked up some Butterball turkey sausage Polska kielbasa. And I like to make a pasta stir fry with vegetables and penne noodles. I actually made that yesterday for dinner and it was delicious. So I replenished that. And speaking of my chicken salad, I did pick up some chopped pecans. I don't have any walnuts, so I will probably put some chopped pecans in the chicken salad. But what I got these for specifically, along with this container, which they look really good, of strawberries, is I want to do a strawberry salad. And I picked up some romaine lettuce also. And I have some goat cheese already. So what I want to do is sliced strawberries, goat cheese, some finely cut red onion, the pecans, and then I have the Skinny Girl Asian ginger dressing. That's a possibility. I haven't tried that yet. And I also got the Ken's Light Balsamic Vinaigrette. Now, I know this is good. This is one of my favorite dressings. But I'm thinking for the strawberry salad with the goat cheese, probably the Skinny Girl Asian ginger will probably be better. But I'm gonna make that sometime soon. But I can definitely use this Ken's Light Vinaigrette. I got some tomatoes in my, I love the convenience of having groceries delivered, but you don't get to pick out your produce. What the heck am I gonna do with all of these tomatoes? Usually when you order them, there's like 3 or 4 of them. But, so I think there is some caprese salad in my future. So I got all those tomatoes and they look like they're ripe right now. So gotta get moving on those. And I did pick up a little thing of fresh mozzarella for the caprese salad. And I don't have fresh basil. I probably should get some, but I'd probably slice the tomatoes up with the mozzarella, sprinkle some dried basil on there, and then drizzle the Ken's balsamic vinaigrette on there. So I'm looking forward to that. I needed more mozzarella cheese, so I picked up the reduced fat shredded mozzarella cheese. And I talked about earlier that one of the things that I like and I'm still using out of my fuelings is my vanilla shake that I like to make soft serve style and top with the Jordan's skinny syrup. And this is the Jordan's salted caramel sauce topping, and it has 0 calories. So, and I've had it before, it's really good. They've changed their packaging though. And I got some avocado. Now these don't look ripe, so I'm probably gonna have to set a couple of these out to ripen up. And then I also got a big thing of Gatorade Zeros. I'm not gonna haul that up there, but both my son and I both like that. And they're really great for replenishing your electrolytes, especially after working out, since that is my new goal, is to focus on fitness and nutrition. and just try to make healthy choices and move my body. And we're gonna see where that gets me. I'm gonna give it a couple weeks and see if it has any effect at all. I hope it does. All right, I'm gonna put all of this away and I'm gonna wait for our sheet pans to be ready. And then when they come out, I will show you what the dinner looks like. Well, okay, dinner was really good. It's been a really long time since I've had roasted vegetables in the oven. I forgot how good those are. So it is now almost 8 p.m. So obviously my fasting window has closed. However, I only managed to have 890 calories today. So I think my fasting window for right now is gonna have to be 10 hours from 11 to 9 p.m. Because 900 calories just isn't enough, especially when I exercise today. So for my last snack, which I haven't had yet, I'm gonna have the OPTAVIA chocolate fudge pudding. I made it a couple hours ago so it would get nice and thick, and it has 110 calories and 14 grams of protein. So I'm actually gonna drizzle some of that Jordan skinny syrup on it, and that is what I'm going to have to end my evening. All right, if you like this video, please like it below and subscribe to my channel and tick that notification bell so you are alerted every time I upload a new video. All right, I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I will see you next time.